Hi folks, it's Chris and Ashley here. We are at the Carl Kaufeld Hall of Reptiles at the Staten Island Zoo. Just heading up to the entrance. It's about 2 p.m. on a Saturday. The handlers were just feeding the snakes, and we kind of rushed over here thinking that it was going to be a big show, but they were actually just, feeding the snakes. This is when you walk into the entrance. This is the first exhibit. It's a yellow anaconda.
Do you have a continuous focus?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Here's the yellow anaconda. There's his head sticking up out of the water. And for a very small zoo, they have a pretty impressive exhibit. Here we go with the sign. Did you know boa constrictors are among the most primitive of living snakes, seen in remnants of hind limbs and pelvic bones?
Their hiss can be heard 100 feet away.
He's pretty lengthy.
Oh, that one's the bigger one. This is the green one.
This here is a green anaconda. And there's his head.
Thanks for inviting me. This is better than actually
Moving to the next exhibit.
You know what's funny about a lot of the zoo's animals is that we could have them in our personal collection if we wanted to, like the yellow anaconda or the tree monitor.
Yeah, so part of the background of coming over to the Staten Island Zoo today is that if you're out there reading some of the various various snake books out there, like Lizard King and so on and so forth. There's certain characters back from the 50s and 60s who sort of were I guess the beginnings of the whole, reptile breeding industry and so on and so forth. And why Staten Island Zoo is significant is that their reptile collection, or at least their curator here, was part of the history of the whole snake smuggling and snake buying and so on and so forth, reptile buying, I guess, drama that had happened back in the days that sort of kick-started the whole reptile collecting hobby. This is a blue tree monitor display, but he's kind of in hiding right now, so don't really see him. We're going to switch on through to the crocodile exhibit. Crocodile and alligators.
Yes,
Yeah.
He looks like a bigger tegu.
These are Chinese alligators. Just hanging out.
Oh, here comes another one right here. Look at this little fella.
They are Asian.
Oh, baby.
Oh, look at the teeth. He just showed his teeth.
And here goes the little guy peeking out, saying hello. Look, his eyes are a little bit slanted too. That's kind of funny. He's Chinese. Look, he's Chinese. Look, his eyes are a little bit slanted.
There's fish in there. There's big fish in there. I think it's a purr.
So that was the Chinese alligator with the squinty eyes. I wouldn't take it so personally because I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of this, but I happen to be Chinese. This is a part of the design of the Staten Island Zoo. you can see there's copper piping above, and what I'm sure it's there for, it's to mimic a rainforest. Moving forward, here's the American alligator, and as you notice, he's still a tiny guy, but you know, American alligators are typically bigger than Chinese alligators. Here's the sexy alligator leg cam, according to Ashford. Getting a little close up there.
Just kind of hangs over all pretty. Oh, it's squeezed.
If he could take it tomorrow morning,
I think you can go to.
Should I cut this into pieces for a slice to make it easier to load? We're continuing our tour of the Staten Island Zoo. Here's a rhino iguana. We were actually lucky enough to go to DR and hang out at the zoo over at DR, and we were in the rhino iguana pit with about 150 of these guys. It was a pretty cool experience. There's a trans-pico rat snake. The funny thing is, I don't know if you've been noticing, but most of these snakes these days are actually available in the collectible pet trade. Here's your carpet pythons. Looks like Bella. We have one of those at home. There's a black pine snake, which are really awesome. You only see them down south, and I can't exactly find it right now, but they've been collected a lot, back in the days.
They have live potted plants in there.
Yeah. Here's a Honduran milk snake.
I didn't see the milk snake.
He's all the way back there. That's here's a rat snake with the red tail.
Oh my god. As soon as oh gosh,
You look like you're kind of like racers or riding snakes. Oh, there goes a blue beauty. You see those in Thailand and Taiwan and Vietnam. We almost bought one of those, actually. We ended up picking up a white-sided rat snake instead of the blue beauty. But they're all Alaphies. There's your Brazilian rainbow boa, easily found in the pet trade as well. Here's your frilly. These were in the Lizard King, and they used to go for thousands of dollars until someone in the book decided to import them. And then that's how the breeding programs in the United States happened, and now you can get one for $150. The ironic thing is they do this gigantic frill, with like they have this frill that they flare out, but they only flare it out when they're scared, so you never get to see it most of the time.
There is a lizard, but they like it.
Like this lizard, there we go.
Where's the sticky?
That is actually a lizard and a snake.
He's specific on the same spot.
Looks like his
This is their desert setup, Southwest. Pretty good setup. As you can see they have something that's pretty typical. They have the tortoises. Western diamondbacks. Yeah. And they have what looks to be probably a beaded lizard, if I had to guess. I don't have a sign up for it, but it's probably a beaded lizard because they all hang out together. Sitting in their rocks. Pretty cool.
Bye-bye, turtle.
She knows exactly where they all are and waits until every single one of them has caught up.
Say bye-bye, snakes.
Oh, wow. Is that a snake?
Did you see the big one up there?
No, I missed it.
And also look in the little crevices. There's one there.
I definitely. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's the Western diamondbacks?
Did you see that they point out the rattlesnake roundups on the Western Diamondback sign?
Oh, I did not.
Where's this guy? Whoa. One of the snakes. Oh, wait, those are lizards.
Western diamondback rattlesnake. Large numbers of species fall victim to rattlesnake roundups. It lives in desert forests and prairies and preys upon a wide variety of mammals and birds. So one of the funny things are, speaking of like the pet trade, if you see here, this is a New Caledonian gecko, or one of the giant geckos. Notice how there's only one of them in display, and we were joking around that that's all they could afford because New Caledonians go for like $400 to $1,000 compared to some of the snakes that you can get in the pet trade for $150. If you look around, there's only one in the whole display. That's a gorgeous specimen right there. It's a Chihuahuan ridge-nosed rattlesnake. That's a good-looking little guy. Here's a giant sign for the Staten Island Zoo's Rattlesnake Renewal Project, and that is Carl Kaufeld. If you've read any of the recent rash of books on the reptile industry, you'll realize who Carl is. But just wanted to show a video of it and pay homage.
That's where they were doing the feeding, in that cage right there. This is a Gila monster. Chris and I saw one of these in Arizona. It was a very lucky experience, and you can see our video on YouTube. It's a little shaky.
That one, man. I think it's great.
This sign actually says that researchers are studying their venom right now because it has insulin-regulating proteins that are being studied for a possible role in treating human diabetes. You know, and the same thing with snake venom. Same thing with snake venom. It's being used to develop medicines, and yet they go underappreciated.
is. I'm waiting for the spitting cobra to come out. I want to come out like.
Oh, you can see his head through this side. He's spitting cobra. Yeah, where I'm standing.
I want him to come out. That's what I want to see.
That one's not sleeping.
His tail's certainly moving.
Oh, I see that.
He's probably digesting. Yeah, I just found him.
There's a spitting cobra in this log. Kind of hoping he would come out, but I don't think he's going to. The sign here says that they can spit their venom up to 2 meters. Oh, he might come out. Come on, little baby, come see Ashley. Come on. I'm not sure if you caught my commentary with the noise earlier, but it's pretty sad that venom is useful in medicine and health studies, and yet these animals go underappreciated, and there's many people who would prefer to kill them. This is a red spitting cobra, by the way. Come on, come out. Come see Ashley. It's being antisocial. He's rubbing his head against something. This is a Mexican rattlesnake, a Taylor's Cantio. And the sign points out that they use caudal luring to attract their prey near streams and ponds. Sorry, I'm obsessed with Gila monsters. Oh, he's so cute. Back here is a Canberrian pit viper from Thailand, a boreal snake. Northern Pacific rattlesnake. This sign points out that the ground squirrels in their region are starting to gain a degree of resistance to their venom. Timber rattlesnake. Chris and I are always going out looking for these. They live in New York and New Jersey, I think Pennsylvania and some other states in the Northeast. And they're threatened right now, and a pretty rare sight to see. One of my favorites, an eastern diamondback. This one's really small and probably very young still. These guys are also threatened, and many people are fighting to get them listed as endangered with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife. South American rattlesnake. Salamander.
This is a Guianan rattlesnake from South America. I'm just going to put my hand here, and as you can tell, he's gigantic.
The snake is drinking right here.
So, well, to grabbing it, you'd have to open up your hand fully just to get a hold of him. He's really big. Here we have some rattlesnakes.
enjoy it.
These are little pygmy rattlesnakes. See them down in Charlotte, South Carolina, Georgia's. Their camouflage is pretty good.
Yeah, they should.
Hey, did you see this? This is what I try to go for.
Yeah.
You should put
Because just little fellas drink the water. He was drinking water a few minutes ago. They almost want water.
And is this a drug?
No, what they're trying to tell you is this is what's making
Yeah,
him
but
stink.
he's living here. He doesn't want that in his food. He wants to be
That's a ruby
I think it's
rattlesnake.
I think it's all about trying to get the feeling out of the people that are looking at it to do something about it.
You should point out the sign. Aruba should do something like the Cayman Islands does and protect their
So
species.
this rattlesnake is only found in Aruba, and because of that, they're becoming nearly extinct. Because they have no more habitat for them to live. So they've created zoos have created a breeding program for them all around. Very pretty snake, sandy colored.
Okay, Egyptian cobra.
This snake doesn't move out of the spot. The snake has been like this for the last 20 minutes. It's like an attention here.
Here's an Egyptian cobra cam. That's for viper keeper. Naja Haji Nufera. That's a pretty cool name. Just wanted to pay homage to Roseanne Scanapico. Roseanne Scanapico apparently made this very nice exhibit possible.
He looks like he wants to take a chunk out of
Look
us.
at how beautiful this copperhead is. They're so pretty.
Yeah,
I took a picture of him.
Did you take a picture of them?
not yet, no pictures. Here goes a trans pico copperhead. And
I know.
I'll get a little
Look at that
close
right
up
there.
of his
It's sitting
head.
Oh,
right in the corner.
eyelash right here. Oh, it's so yeah, like these are.
Beautiful colors.
The shows that you guys go to? Viper keeper shows them?
I think he's some Hey, eyelash right there.
Where is he? Oh, here he goes. There goes an eyelash viper. Can't say it's the prettiest specimen I've ever seen, but there he goes. It's a Great Basin rattlesnake. Very nice color. That pair of New Balance, same color as him. Desert Massasauga. He's a little guy.
These guys are nocturnal,
Right?
but ironically, they have them in a daylight cage.
Yeah.
Look at his tail. He needs help. He needs help showing up.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to surf. Hi, little baby. If you were my snake, I would help you with that. Put you in a little bathroom.
Here's a little gappy viper hanging out in a leaf litter. He's totally camouflaged. And he's a little sausage snake himself.
He was looking right at you.
Oh, there he is.
There you go, a little cottonmouth right there.
You see him there?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this square thing.
Oh yeah, I got a video of that.
Not just one.
These are some of the big pythons.
I just don't want them to get.
The owners?
Oh, look, he's got a little jacuzzi.
Actually, no offense. This would be too much for me to have, though. This is just like
We can have one of these guys.
They always let the peacocks go. I think it's because they're not.
The lynx in this cage. And they don't respond to whistle. It's not a bird. This cage is kind of. I mean, it's kind of cold out.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Where are they from again?
Where is it? Like Russia.
Oh, they're from the cold area.
Yeah.
Look, green, cold.
Actually, look at this. You know that.
We just came back to the reptile center on our way out and caught this little guy eating. And his friend's jealous. Hey, give me some. Ooh, the tree monitor just came out. Hi there. Are you cute?
You can buy this.
Yeah.
It's $2.50.
I like that. Hi. You decided to come out when everyone's leaving? You're smart. You're smart. We have a pretty cool mosaic wall here. Paying. Came back. Here's Chris being obnoxious like usual.
He's confused. He thinks he's a cobra.
Stop it, Christopher. Hi, Great Basin Rattlesnake.
What is this? You're such a cool snake.
Did the cobra come out finally?
Add them to the collection.
Did the cobra come out finally?
No, I was hoping he would.
The Aruban rattlesnake again. One last visit with the eastern diamondback. And maybe even the timber rattler.
I can fancy these to your restaurant. Oh my God, I can call it.
Let's see if we finish.
Here's the cutesy patootsy South American rattlesnakes again. Our last look.
Which one is cider?
Frilled lizard. He's been there all
It looks like
day.
you take a chunk out of your finger.